Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to be doing an app review. And the app I'm going to be reviewing today is called Planta. The great thing about Planta is it helps you keep your plants alive. It reminds you when it's time to water based on the species of your plant. And if you don't know the species of your plant, you can just scan it and Planta will tell you. You can find plants suitable for your home based on the light conditions. This room I'm in right now is very low light, so I recently went to my favorite garden center, Mahoney's Garden Center, and I picked up 2 plants. This one is a Sansevieria, also known as a snake plant. But this one has a very nice color to it. It's a different variety of the Sansevierias that I'm used to, so I picked it up. It was only $5, and there's a little baby one sticking out right here. And then this one is Dumb Cane. And it's called Dumb Cane because it's actually poisonous if you eat it internally. It does something to your vocal cords, but I mean, I'm not looking to eat a houseplant anytime soon, so I like it. I like the variegation on the top. And this was also only $5 at Mahoney's Garden Center. And this isn't sponsored at all, but Mahoney's Garden Center, in case you live in Massachusetts, is the best place to get plants. They have so many rare plants, and it's also very peaceful to go there, even during. So I'm gonna open Planta, and we're gonna get started with these plants. And Planta actually lets you segment every room in your house, and it will send you a notification when it's time to water each plant. Okay, so we're gonna open Planta, get started with Planta. So you can choose indoor or indoor and outdoor. I do have a few plants outside, but I think for now I'm just gonna stick to indoor. Skill level, how good am I at taking care of plants? Hopeless, beginner, experienced, skilled, or master. Well, I wouldn't say master because there are some plants that I killed. This was a jade plant. Another good thing about Planta is they have a plant graveyard for all of your plants. And way back when I did a video on the tour of all of the plants inside of my house, I did a joke at the end where I did like kind of a cringy thing of the plant graveyard where I had all of the plants that were dying, and this is the newest edition. So I'm definitely not a master. I'll say experienced. Commitment level. We'll go high. Go big or go home. Your location. Yeah. Alright, so you should approve notifications because when I did this before I didn't. And I'm gonna sign up with Apple because I really don't want another account to deal with. So continue. And if you want to see my sign in with Apple video, I'll link it in the description. Okay, so I'm gonna add my first site. Bedroom. I'm gonna say shade. Alright, I'm gonna add my first plant, right? Identify plant by picture. Oh, so since that's a premium feature, you can use picture this to identify your plants. All right, what is it? Diphyn Bachia. So we're gonna go with one of these. I think it's maybe the tropic snow variety because it looks like there's a little bit of green in between. I'm gonna go with tropic snow. It is toxic. Okay, so I'm gonna add plant. Has it been repotted? No. I mean, sort of. No. Add a picture. Take a picture. Use photo. And you can track the progress of the growth of your plants, which is also great. Check out what I need to do. Alright, well, I'm gonna need to water it, but let's add another plant to the room. Alright, so this one, Sansevieria. This one's definitely a moonshine snake plant. Why does it say not recommended? Oh, it says too dark. Well, the more you know, I'm gonna have to move this one. Water every 17th day. And it's also toxic, so that's good to know for animals as well. That looks exactly like the one I have, okay. All right, now I'm gonna continue to add the rest of the plants in this room and then I'm gonna come back. So now that we have my room set up with all of these plants, I can go into each plant and I can see specific facts about each plant. So if I click on aloe, you can click on the info and it'll tell you water every 17th day, which is good because I never water that plant. Fertilize every 34th day in August. So it seems like it takes the month into account and your location and whether the winter is happening. Avoid misting this plant. So that makes sense because aloe is a succulent, so they don't really like moisture. dry air, it can handle dry humidity, and it's not needed to clean the plant. It says site is too dark for this plant, but I mean, my aloe's doing pretty well. They said that if it gets too leggy, where it gets too long, that's probably a result of being in the shade, but that's fine with me. And then the ideal temperature, the hardiness zone, suitable locations, repot every second year. So all of these statistics are really interesting when looking at your plants, things that you might not know about them, and I think it even does take into account the type of pot you put it in. So if I click on ZZ plant, pot type. Oh, well, it takes into account the pot type when considering watering. That is kind of cool. So now it's time to water the plants according to this app. But these two, it doesn't take into account when you last watered it. I'm gonna say snooze and remind me in 2 days, because I watered that recently. Aloe I haven't watered in like 10 years, so it's water time. And I also have this, which I will link in my description. It's a moisture meter, which I got from my fiddle leaf fig plant that is in the other room, because that's a very tough plant to take care of, and you can tell how moist the soil is, you can tell the light, the amount of light that you get, and the pH of the soil. Since I last used this, they did add more features to their premium. Let's see how much the subscriptions are. But I'm not gonna do that. But it shows you collections on the Discover page, 10 air purifying plants, pet friendly plants, and then premium, they're really pushing that. But the plant care is pretty great just for a free app. So it is a great app, even though they do push the premium. The free service is pretty good for what it gives you, because sometimes people just water their plants not thinking about if the plant needs water. They just kind of water all of them at once. I know I've done that. I mean, so it's great to take care of plants, especially during this work from home time when you're kind of in your own home space a lot. So adding some nature to it, purifying the air is pretty great. And a moisture meter comes in handy. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any plant questions you might have or your favorite houseplant. And if you want to see more from me, click the subscribe button. I post a new video every week, and I will see you guys soon. It's got a nice, all right, well this one, well, now that we have my room set up with all of these plants in my room, all right, now, let's take this thumbnail, people. The plant just got in my mouth, that was gross.